Hey everybody, it's Andy from James Neve. Just a quick video today to talk to sellers of properties about that point when your buyer survey gets booked in and how do you prepare for it. This is a really good question that came in last week. So I think first things to work out is what kind of survey are the buyers having, because if it's a mortgage valuation, the surveyors tend to be in and out really quickly. So you need to make sure the house is clean and tidy and presentable. Like, you don't want to give them an excuse to, question the value. But equally, they're not going to look at lots and lots of stuff, and they're not going to be there for hours and hours. So you don't need to prep too much. So mortgage valuation, clean and tidy, keep it simple, should be absolutely fine. If they're having a more in-depth home buyers or building survey, then I'd say there's a couple of bits to be aware of. First, I don't think it's a bad thing if you're there for the appointment. You need to be nice, friendly, welcoming, offer tea, coffee, that kind of stuff. But don't be overbearing. Like, you need to give them space to work and don't be on their back all the time, and don't prod too much. They're not going to tell you huge amounts of information, but equally you want to be there to answer any questions that they might have and give any clarification. So I think you being there as the homeowner can be a good thing. Just make sure that you're not too overbearing and don't be sort of pushy in any great way or shape or form or anything like that. If you can't be there, not an issue for the surveyors to go unattended with keys. That's what they're used to, and it doesn't do you any harm in any way, shape or form. One of the key things I think always to remember when preparing for a survey is that when they're looking at things like your gas boiler and your electric installations, unless you leave out your safety certificates or your service history or any of that kind of paperwork, they will always mark the systems as a high warning to the buyers, which buyers could read as, warning, there's an issue, this is a bad system or doesn't work properly. But in reality, all the surveyors are saying is that they haven't seen the paperwork. So if you've got service history, if you've got, gas safety certificates or, EICRs for your electrics or any kind of certification that's useful, leave it out. If you've had stuff like cavity wall installation, amendments to the house where you've had building regs, that kind of stuff, any of that kind of useful certification or paperwork to show what you've had done, wouldn't do any harm, and I think will show the surveyors that you've done things properly and that you're prepared. So I think that's a really good tip to leave anything like that out or have it readily accessible if you're there to meet the surveyor. I hope that helps. If you have any questions for me, do drop me a line, andy@jamesneve.co.uk. Take care, bye.